Alright, what's up guys, Kirk here from Motogear TV, and thank you for tuning in to another episode. We're actually going to be working on my BMW 335i. A couple days ago, my starter decided to go bad, so unfortunately we're going to have to replace it. I was able to order the parts online, so we just got it in the mail today. We're going to go ahead and pull down the car and get everything started, so stay tuned. Alright, so here is the car. This is the part that we ordered. We got a brand new starter from Bosch. Picked it up pretty good price. It was $140 shipped. I'm not sure exactly what starter this car comes with. From what I've seen online, it should either be Vallejo or Bosch. Definitely want to get something that was OEM or better. I know Bosch is a very reputable company, so I figure, why not. Still waiting on Mark right now. We're gonna go ahead and pull down some of the initial parts. We need to disconnect the battery first of all, remove the airbox, the engine cover. There's a couple wires that are connected to it that we're gonna have to take out as well, and also the intake manifold. Now, as I mentioned in my previous video on my 1-year ownership, maintenance is very key, and this is no exception. The starter has been a slight issue for me during my ownership, and unfortunately it did die. So this is another reason why maintenance is very important, especially with these cars. Luckily it didn't leave me stranded. It actually happened right here at home, and yeah, it's just a part of having a BMW. So fortunately we have the knowledge to get these things replaced, and we're gonna get it done right now. Alright, so I just had Mark join me, ready to get things done as usual. So I'm gonna put this camera down and start pulling everything apart. Alright, so got a lot of the plastic pieces off right now, the airbox, cabin filters, etc. Right now we're down to where the intake manifold is, as well as the charge pipe. We need to disconnect some of these electrical wires, and then also remove the charge pipe, and then get to these bolts that are securing the intake manifold in. Alright, so just a quick update. We got the throttle body taken out, the charge pipe. Up next is going to be the intake manifold, which Mark is working on right now. Just taking out the nuts and bolts that hold it in place. From there we'll be able to take a look at the intake valves, and then also take a look at the starter. Just gotta be careful, get this out of the way. Okay, intake manifold is out. See right there. Seems, yeah, pretty good. We'll also be replacing the gaskets right here. Get that squared away, and then here is a look at my intake valves. Yeah, pretty gunky inside. Alright, so right now Mark is going to take off the 2 bolts. He's using an E12 socket. Am I correct? Yes. Yeah. You're also going to need a silver ratchet socket to get into the bolt at the back. The one in the front is pretty easy to get to, but yeah, you're gonna need a swivel head on the bolt for the back. And while Mark is gonna do that, I'm gonna show you guys the gaskets for the intake manifold. So I picked these up. They're super cheap, about $7. This one is from Victor Reigns, if I'm pronouncing it right, and we're going to be swapping them out with the old gaskets that are right here. It's 6 of them going straight across. Just need to clean the grooves out and make sure everything is set in properly, and then once that is done, we can move forward and finish taking out the starter, and then get everything buttoned back up. We finally got the last bolt of the starter out, that one that was stuck in the back. You want to show them the culprit?
So these are the 2 bolts. The shorter one goes in the front, and the longer one is towards the back. Luckily for us, the bolt is not damaged. So to get out the back bolt, all you need is a flex head ratchet. This is a 3/8 drive, so you don't want anything too big because the space back there is very tight, so you want something that's pretty small and form factor. This tool did the job for me. I got this from Lowe's. It's a Cobalt brand, so anything similar to this will be able to get it done.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the starter now. Just be careful.
Should just
yeah. It's pretty heavy, actually. Can we tell what brand it is?
This is isn't Bosch.
Is that Bosch? Okay.
It's a Bosch. So that's actually
Yeah.
good because the replacement one that we got is a Bosch as well. So
Yeah, I was telling them earlier in the video that it's either going to be a Vallejo or a Bosch. So happily that we got the same exact thing. And it's gonna go back in right there. Fresh out the box. While Mark is just finishing up tightening the bolts on the starter, by the way, just so you guys know, it's 28 pound-feet of torque for both bolts, or 38 newton meters. Right now everything is properly secured. We're just going to plug up back all of the wire looms and then get the intake manifold put back in, and yeah, we should be finished after that. Not gonna bore you guys with putting everything back, but I'm gonna come back in a second once everything is done. Alright, so we've gotten most of the things buttoned back up. Got the charge pipe on, got the intake manifold, all of the wire looms are plugged back in. The only thing we have left to do now is just the airbox, and then we're gonna turn on the car, hopefully. Hopefully everything checks out and the car turns on and we should be good to go. Right now we're gonna do the test start and I'm hoping that everything goes good. Right now it can either go really good or really bad. I'm hoping that it's really good, so let's see. There you have it. We got the starter replaced, everything runs smoothly, the car started on like this, and yeah, happy the way it turned out. And this is another reason why I stress to you guys that maintenance is very important. And this car, it's got a lot of maintenance, so it did take a little bit longer than expected because it's our first time doing this, but we got everything taken off and put back on in one piece. No extra parts missing, no extra pieces left behind. I think we're going to close out the vlog right now. So if you guys like this vlog, please remember to smash the like button. Please remember to leave your comments down below if you guys have any questions about how to replace a starter. So thank you guys as always for tuning in, and see you on the next vlog. We out.